OnlyFans has changed my life drastically. It's changed so many lives that I know of.
Do you feel like OnlyFans is good for society and dating in general, or do you think it's dangerous for these women?
It's given women the opportunity to be self-sufficient. It has given them a chance to get closer with their audience and with their subscribers and, build relationships. It's also financially unlocked a lot of possibility for a lot of women. I'm more concerned about the other side of the men thinking, oh, I don't need to go out and date and find a real love and a real connection because I'm online every night talking to this person. It's taking a lot of their time to where they're not actually developing true connections.
I like the way you said that, though, because I think most people focus on how this is affecting women or why it's, not good for women. It's equally as bad for the men that are, being sucked into this entire thing.
There are so many positives that come out of it, but we can't also ignore the fact that if someone gets so sucked into it so deep, it can be detrimental.
This is what happens when you give two people a mic and they have no idea what they're talking about. For starters, most of these women aren't self-sufficient by doing OF. That's an extremely small percentage. Most of them shoulder holes and only make a few $100. The only thing OF has done has basically made the ability for any girl to be a hoe, with the very unlikely chance you'll get rich. On our second point about building relationships, I'd give you Exhibit A.
Yeah, he sent me so much money.
Like, how much has he spent on you?
I think like around 50. This is his house.
Wait, we're in his house?
No. Like, he owns this property. Like, he owns this property, and I just live here rent-free. But, like, the house is in his name.
These are the so-called relationships that this site builds. And to me, this doesn't look like much of a relationship. Just a guy with more money than sense. All these so-called relationships rely on them giving money to you, and you pretending to be what they want. I don't know if it's cope or delusion on her part, but a relationship that hinges on one giving the other money for the other to talk to them, that's just called a transaction. The whole first part of the video is just her doing all these mental gymnastics on why it's okay for women to do this, and avoid calling what it actually is prawn, with the optional GF experience. Now for the second part of the video, a lot of the information is correct, but what are these guys supposed to do? Women don't want to be with them, let alone talk to them, and they get called creeps if they try to talk to you. This is the only safe avenue you've given them. They look like this, getting no matches, and at best they might get Jabba the Hutt or some single mom in her late 30s, so they just opt for the fantasy crutch. A lot of these guys aren't as delusional as they think. They know it's not real, they just get sucked in because they know nothing better is coming along. And unfortunately for us, we're living in a time with a lot more weak than strong men that's propping this all up. This is very much a snake eating its own tail problem, and until one side stops rewarding the other, it's never going to stop. But one thing's for sure, OF has definitely accelerated all the underlying issues that have been building up for decades.